Hi everyone, today we're back on the Xbox as a homeowner. It's a beautiful spring morning here in Griffin, Indiana. It's about 55 degrees out, a little chilly, but it's gonna warm up to almost 80 degrees here, which is super exciting. There's a few things I wanna get done, and we're gonna be taking a look at something which I am super excited for, since I've been looking for another classic truck here, but let's head out to the garage and get going. All the mods featured in today's video can be found on all platforms, and if you end up enjoying today's video, help me out by hitting the like button. Now guys, yesterday I got out from work a bit early here, so I mowed the entire lawn here. It looks really good, other than I am starting to see some patchy areas in the lawn here. So I want to start off this morning putting down some fertilizer to really help out. And it was kind of funny, yesterday I had the small little kind of push behind fertilizer here, and the neighbor stopped by. He said he has one that you tow behind a quad, so we're gonna go pick that up from him. That will save me quite a bit of energy not having to push a fertilizer spreader here. But the other thing, guys, is I really want to get this lawnmower washed really quickly before we end up putting it back there, because having that extra grass and dirt on it definitely would be an area for critters or anything to hide in, and I definitely don't want that to be the case here. But the mow at zero turn, guys, has been working quite well for us, mowing our property. Guys, I'm super excited to be back here on the Xbox with the Homeowner series. My plan is to do a lot more Xbox videos, including the Homeowner series, and we should be back to maybe every week here. I have been waiting on several new mods here, but what we're going to do is we're actually going to trade seats from the mower. I think we could probably use the UTV here. Has a bit more power than our smaller quads here. So let's go pick up that fertilizer spreader. I mean, this is going to be even a lot quicker here, but you guys can see the Lizard Beast 1000. I actually really like this thing. I had it full of logs recently, and this thing is good to do quite a bit of kind of work around the yard with, even put yard tools in the bed. The neighbor's just up the road here. He was a few houses down. Oh, look at that, guys. It's right out front here for us. I think he said he was going to the local farmer's market, so I don't think he's home, so no worries. We'll just drop it off when we are done with it. Oh, yeah, look at that. Perfect. That actually attached, no problem. This looks to be maybe 6 feet wide. Wow, that is definitely a big fertilizer spreader. It looks like an old one that maybe he got from a farmer. The fertilizer we are putting down is organic here, so we should be good to go there, and I think it's really going to help us on out there. You guys can see we have the dog running around there, which is pretty cool as well. But let's get this thing turned on. Alright, we got the fertilizer spreader on here. I did have to adjust it, that way we don't have too much coming out at once here, but you guys can see, I mean, this is perfect. Actually, we don't have to worry about putting any on the walkway, just with how this one's built, which is pretty sweet here. I mean, that looks so cool here. I'm gonna have to look into getting one of these, because having 2-3 acres in a fertilizer spreader like this is going to be the way to go here. I'll have to hop out, do a little bit of that by hand here, but we'll just kind of keep going on the whole thing. And having this UTV, though, definitely makes it go pretty fast. It only took about 15 minutes to spread the fertilizer, and I'm going to leave it right about here. The neighbor said to bring it by the end of today. I actually want to wash it, that way it's all clean, just like how we had it here. But guys, we have something super exciting, and this I heard about a few days ago, and I said I'll take a look at it. It is an old barn that is looking to be demoed here by a construction company, and they found an old truck in it here. Now, the person was calling several people. They called me and asked would I be interested in, and I said I was here. So why don't we take the Lizard F350, take the utility trailer. I got jumper cables, I have battery chargers, I got some every little bit we need here, is probably the best way to say it, to see if we could get the truck at least up on our trailer and take it home with us here, because I want another classic truck to drive around town with, and this could also be a pretty neat project truck for us as well. The Lizard F350 has been a joy to drive here. Now I do want to do some modifications here to it, including window tint. That way it's a little less sun coming on in here. But guys, a barn find is pretty rare in town, and this is only like a mile or two from our house here, which is super exciting. And it was an old barn that was owned by a farmer in town that has since retired. So it looks like this would be something that has sat for several years on end here, but you guys can see pretty neat setup utility trailer with the F350. Now let's see, it's not that barn, it's the barn behind it. Oh, I remember driving this, driving by this for so many years, and now we're here to look at something inside it here. So why don't we hop out and take a look at it? Yeah, look, oh look at that, guys. You could see it from the street. Yeah, that looks to be an old classic truck here. Let's see, let's go to the front. I think that's probably the best way to see. This looks to be a old TLX 1982. Wow, this truck is super old. Now, the construction company was saying that this thing hasn't ran in like 20 years as well. So we are going to have to see here. Why don't we hop on the inside? Let's see here. Inside here, yeah, it looks like it's pretty good condition. I don't really see any critters or anything getting to it, which is definitely a good thing here. Now, let's see here. It looks like we can't really even check the steering just yet here. So let me go get, let's see here. I actually have a spare battery, so let's put a new battery in this thing and see if it starts. This battery is super heavy here. Let's see, we'll get the hood opened up here. We'll put the new battery in. Awesome. And we'll just put the old one out right there. Let's see if this thing will fire up. It looks like, guys, we are getting power here, which is a really good thing. Looks like there's not much fuel in it here. The fuel is old. And there we have it. The old truck fired on up here. That is super, super exciting. Get it out in the sunlight so that we can even see what it looks like here. I wanted to let it idle here just for a few minutes. Yeah, but it looks like we need a full new paint job on it. It looks like the steering does work here on it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like we could go both ways with the steering. I don't really want to keep this running for too long. Let's get it backed out here. It's just too tight in here. Too narrow of a door to even get the trailer in. But wow, look at that, guys. This truck has finally seen daylight after over 20 years sitting there. Wow, this thing looks awesome. Oh boy, guys, right as I'm up on the trailer, it just kind of turned off here, so I'm not sure exactly what that was here. I was thinking maybe the ramp changed the fuel tank, and since there was not much fuel in it here, but we got it up on the trailer, and you guys can see just taking a full walk around. Looks like there's not much rust on the frame. It just looks like there's just been a lot of wear and tear on the paint here. I mean, sitting, the paint would take a lot of wear and tear on it, even in an old barn like that with the weather going through the roof here. But yeah, this will be a pretty neat project here for us. New tires. I mean, we need to do a full maintenance here on it, get it safe to drive before we could even do any other mods here too. But let's get on back to the house. I'm going to be giving my buddy a call here. He is a mechanic, so I'll have him do a full overview on this, and I don't really want to turn it on until he gives me the A-OK here. I definitely don't want to cause any damage to it, but where we were in that building, we just had to really see if it would go up on the trailer by itself here now. But now that we're back here at the house, guys, I think, like I mentioned, we'll just leave it on the trailer. I think he could probably come by maybe later on today, if not early tomorrow morning, to check it on out. But there's one other thing we need to do, guys, and that is, since spring is here, I really want to put the snowplow away. You guys can see it's been just sitting here in the garage, and I want to bring it out to a pole barn here. That would give us quite a bit more room in here, especially with the big trucks. And there we have it there. The plow is put away for the season, and we'll be taking that out hopefully late fall here. But guys, I'm going to head back inside. I'm going to start doing some research on this TLX 1982. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for next one and subscribe for more.